Out in the middle of nowhere, practically, they got this little structure. Like it's entryway, entry gate. Maybe they intended to put a fence up of some kind. I don't see anything that indicates they intend to make any structure to protect with it. You definitely don't, yeah, you can't drive through it. They just put a log, 2 logs on either side of it. People drive around it. Just kind of sits here as a relic. Rope attached at the corners. Huh. Looks like a lot of work is being done out here. Almost looks like a recreation of Mount St. Helens. Just maybe they're developing something. Who knows? This must have occurred over the summer. I'd think the rains would wash a lot of that down pretty good. It's kind of a barren area. Yeah, there's not much to this area. Probably a garden for geologists looking at all the various rocks. I believe a lot of this is the mud from the mud flows when the Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980. Whenever there's really dusty dust, it's you could pretty much guess that's most likely from the volcano. I don't know if many people suffer this problem, but man, I get a lot of rocks in my sandals. And especially a place like this, you're better off walking barefoot. You just gotta watch out for the jagged stuff. But it's really annoying to constantly get rocks stuck in my sandals. So my best defense against the high prices of small towns for food is usually the frozen vegetables. I did get lucky when I first shopped. They had nice chicken and potato strips that were delicious. I went back to get some more, but it's completely changed. It's all pizzas in that section now. So I looked around a little bit. There's really nothing that seems reasonably priced. This is $1.69, and I'm thinking in the sun I could just leave that stupid fly. I could just leave. I'll kill it with my bare hands. I don't care. Leave it in the sun. Leave it in my windshield, and oh man, I should have used something. No, it's in the back. Yeah, it should kind of bake in the sun and in this heat. It's supposed to be almost 100 degrees. I got this fly that just keeps trying to land on my feet all the time. And I just wear sandals, so I mean, I feel it. And sometimes I don't feel it. I look down, I see it on my foot again. I don't know what the deal is with it. Sometimes it feels like it's biting me, or it's got something's attracting the fly to my feet. Yeah, this peas and carrots. It's nutritious, at least. I'd really like to have some kind of a protein, but that's not available right now. I'm gonna maybe I'll check it out later. Yeah, there's a feeling. No, it's not a fly. But yeah, so that's it. You know, they don't have much for fiber. I can't choose any of the bread. There is no bread at those small town grocery stores, even in especially in Castle Rock, that have a higher fiber to sugar ratio. There was one that said, "Oh, whole wheat speckled with honey." And I look at it, it's 3 grams fiber and then 3 grams sugar. That's no go. Alright, it's got to have higher fiber to sugar. And that's what this vegetable bag should have. Oops. It's got 4 grams sugar, 3 grams fiber. Carrots. I know the peas have brought up the fiber. I didn't realize the carrots would be so sweet. Well, that's why I especially can't choose the bread, because the bread isn't going to give me the extra fiber I want. Yeah, carrots get pretty sweet. Not exactly enthused about that, no. Should have just chose peas, but I do need the carrots. It's supposed to be a better type of sugar. They don't have much for selection. The crackers, no, too much. I don't need all that cheese. There is hummus, but I can only eat so much of that. There's virtually no meats. I mean, all the meats you have to cook. I really don't have the means. I mean, there's plenty of wood to cut down around here, and I've seen spots where people have burnt wood. I could try to light a fire. I just don't want anybody happening upon it. You know, somebody who could report me. There's plenty of there's kind of isolated spots, but not that isolated. People can happen upon me, and I just don't need that attention. You know, on my last day, well, I'm getting close to the point where I really don't care if I'm here or not. If anybody wanted to give me a hard time and convince me to take off, that's not a problem. I'm ready to go. I've seen it all. I've seen enough. There's just one more thing I'd like to check out, though. And that's kind of what's keeping me here. I'm certainly interested in leaving, but there's just one more thing. Okay, I mixed black beans that are from the can, they're low sodium, in with about half the rest of this bag of the roasted garlic. I cut pretty much a whole onion that I got from the food bank. Actually, these 3 items I got from the food bank, except for the sunflower seeds, and that's it. Mixed it all together, did not add any water, and I kind of like the taste because it's not addictive. I don't feel like I have to just eat bite after bite. Like, it doesn't drive me to wanting to eat really fast, so it's not addictive. It seems sensible enough to me. We'll just find out later if it kills me or not. Black beans make me fart, well, as well as the onions. But it's always nice to get that digestion going a little faster anyway.